What's up, boys and girls? Welcome to day 283 of backtesting. This one came in a little bit late, but as long as we put in the work, that's what matters. Today is Sunday. I think we are already Monday. Yeah, 3 minutes into Monday, but it's meant for Sunday, so we gotta keep doing it. And it doesn't matter since in the US we're still on Sunday, so who cares? Let's get going. We're doing the version 2025 version model in 2025, so we'll see how this goes. And yeah, we'll be doing it on gold. Give me a second. Okay, so this is gold here. Let's play it. Right. Now we'll obviously start on the new day here, new game session. Okay, well, on the daily, the price is bullish and has been expanding higher very crazily lately. I'd like to see maybe this place like to all-time high and something like that. Maybe this is on just draw, and this one here. Checking the 4 hour, you can see they're still displacing, so I'd like to see movement higher. 1 hour. On the other hand, we had a good retracement into this gap created in Asia, so that's a very good move. I'd like to see another retracement though. I don't know, maybe like a 5 minute. That means 15 minutes, so you just have to wait and see. Okay. So we're not retracing to any gap, but we have these lows here that would be good if they got run. Why is it moving so slow? Okay. There we get the 5 minute inversion right here. So after a small slight liquidity run that happened, is it inside a 15-minute gap? Nope, just a 15-minute order block. So I mean, I would like to use gaps, man, but I don't know why this gold keeps testing me. Now the thing is, the draws we have are so small. That would mean that I will have to target Asia session for that day here. But I wouldn't like this entry because it's not looking good. Wait, let's try it like this. Okay, we hit take profit for a very fat 2.3R, which could have been even a 3R if we had a tighter stop, but that doesn't matter as long as it's a very great trade opportunity. Let's go to the next day as well. See if we can get a move on gold. Continuation move. Okay, I think I have to incorporate into myself how to use blocks on gold. It just happened. Okay. So we're still having a move higher, still having a very good continuation higher. So I'm looking to take longs. Okay. Why is my thing sounding like this? Okay, so we are now at all-time highs, so I wouldn't like to short it. Obviously, it's obvious it could go higher, so why would you short at all-time highs? That will be a dumb decision. Now we have a very good retracement during the London session, very good displacement higher. Maybe if you have like a 30-minute and or a 15, then longs could have been good somewhere inside here, where you could obviously enter like here, maybe stop somewhere here and wait for like a 2 hour or something like that. But now that we have a 15-minute inversion, we just use like a 15-minute gap retracement that would suit, that would be better. And I will also be using order blocks, unfortunately. For example, now we have a 1 hour order block, so if it rejects higher, that will be an obvious entry long. So you can use something like this if it retraces to it. Right, hope the stream is back on. Just had a power outage, I don't know why. Let me put my screen here. Alright, so now let's do the backtesting. I was thinking that I could enter on this candle here. Well, no man, no, this doesn't look like the best. Yeah, let's wait for a gap retracement at least. You can see retracing to this inversion here, inversion fair value gap right there. Now let's see if we reject using a 5-minute. If we show at least some signs of displacement, you can see we do show the signs of displacement, and we also get the liquidity run right here. So we could try longs, see if we can displace for at least like a 1 to 2, something like that. I hope the signal is still safe. Alright, yeah, we're stopped out. What retracement is that? This is not a good kind of move, to be honest. Yeah, let's go to the next thing. The price has started the day bearish. I'd like to see where it's heading to, because it's possibly maybe going to this unfilled 4 hour. The 1 hour is also displacing lower. 15 and 30 are also moving lower, so we just have to wait and see. I like to see retracement into a gap though before trying to enter anything. Like at least into this 30-minute here, because I don't think we have, well, the 1 hour has just been created, so for me to take shots you have to get a retracement into the 1 hour. So we're building low resistance liquidity right there. Get a retracement to the 1 hour as I wanted, and the 15-minute is rejecting, and we have some good LR right here. I actually have to change this to window. Alright, yeah, so let's see this 5-minute inverse. I'm to take any shorts, or maybe the 15-minute, because now there's a 15-minute that could hold as well. How many? get the closure, but it's not the best because you can see, well, the 5 minute hasn't burst, yes, but the 15 minute took way too long. So I don't know how I'll behave in situations like this. Probably target this 4 hour here, but you can see that this is not a good RR entry here. So it's not the best entry that you can get from that kind of move. Yes, we want to see it drop lower, but you could have found a better move than this one. Yeah, we're stuck out here. Damn, gold is not easy. Okay, we're displacing higher. Let's see that after this first move we have a 4 hour that's holding. We have a 1 hour very beautiful liquidity run right there. This is a 30 minute inversion. I will long it right away, or if there's a 15 minute, I don't know. Okay, get the open, which displaces and runs this low here. Okay, now I'll be taking longs. Stop at this low here. We can see that we have a very beautiful liquidity run right here, and price is displacing higher. I'd like to take these Asian highs, and we have a 5 minute inversion that I will be entering from right here. So I have all the confluences I need for me to take longs. I wonder why the sound is so low. Let me fix it, give me a minute. Okay, I hope it's fixed now, even though they ain't no viewers, but at least it has to be quality video. So I have to make sure my power bank doesn't go off, because once it does, then we are cooked. Let me make sure I have charged this as well. Okay, let's try this long here. Brother, just this place higher, man. Wow, we're so cooked here. It's one of the reasons I should stick to NQ. What do you tell me is consolidating like this? You don't want to go higher. Now I ain't gonna take no longs. You can see this entry will obviously end up hitting stop loss. My typical entries are not this kind. And then it falls short of this high. Doesn't want to hit all-time highs yet, and it does later in the day, so it will be a swing kind of thing. I am waiting for all of that. Let's go to the next day and see how it goes. The 1 hour is displacing higher. We'll look to take longs. Maybe we tap into this and fill 4 hour. But looks like something that could go higher today. We just have to wait and see. Okay, small 5 minute, 15 minute gap retracement, but still nothing, so let's wait again. So here's an inversion. Let's see if we're not forcing it. Yeah, it's an inversion. So let's see if we can pull out some longs here and see displacement higher. So longs stop somewhere here. See if it displaces for at least a 1-to-1. Why is it this big? Okay, let's just work with it like this. Wow. My power bank has also officially run out of power, so it can't charge a thing. So I wonder what light we're gonna use. Give me a second while I figure this out. Okay, we are officially cooked. Give me a second. Let's bring it to the laptop and see if we can finish this backtesting session at least. I can imagine it's been just 18 minutes into the session and we are mixing stuff around. Let's try out this trade now. Holy. What kind of angle was this? Wow. Yeah, let's go to the next day, man. Gold is not something you should play with. Anyways, checking the 4 hour, we are currently in this gap here that has failed to displace higher multiple times. I'd like to see it now start going higher. We have a gap right here that price could reject as well, so if it goes lower it would make sense. Then we get a liquidity run right here, so maybe we're gonna have a displacement higher. That's what I would expect for the day, but now you can see that we get a full retracement into the is it an unfilled 4 hour? Nah, so the 4 hour inverses, so let's see if we can target another 4 hour unfilled or day low also. So the next retracement higher we might find some longs. We just have to wait and see. Don't have to force a thing. Wow. Okay, get the 15-minute gap retracement. Let's see if we reject and go lower. 30-minute, yep. Wow, nah, no trade today. New AM session. Gold was still displacing higher in the 4-hour. We had a good retracement into this 4-hour gap right here. We have the liquidity run, so I'd like to see it displace to all-time highs. Probably we already have a good 1-hour inversion that was created yesterday, and yeah, since we're still displacing high, I would also like to make this another draw on liquidity and just have to wait for a retracement. So if I don't get a retracement, I won't be taking a thing. So this day didn't actually trade a thing. It's possible that New York we could displace lower because this usually happens many times. Small gap here. Do we have like a 3-minute at least? No. 2-minute. And that also impresses here. If we try out longs, it might get cooked as well, but it's okay. I'm looking for price to displace higher again. Should have closed at this high then. To running this high, so that means I should have traded my stop a little bit lower and had a 1-to-1 kind of structure. So 4 hours retracing lower. I'd like to see a displacement higher, maybe to this high. Checking the 1 hour, we are moving quite good, and another liquidity run here. 15-minute, have a gap here that I'd like to see getting burst. If it holds, then shorts will be in play, but remember that my bias is bullish, so I won't be taking any trash trades just because it looks like it could go higher. Man, this thing is not clear, because I thought maybe at least you could take shots off of this on the 5-minute, but it's not even running all the way to these lows, which it does years later. Let's go to the next New York AM session. Okay, we have an unfilled 1 hour daily gap here. It's also a 4-hour low. 1 hour is also displacing lower as it rejects this beautiful fair value gap here, and we got a beautiful inversion that I think should hold, and a small order block here. Our price drops directly to the target before it even retraces. I hate gold. If this thing inverses, I'll be taking shorts. At this point, I won't trade gold at any point, by any case. Okay, at least here you could find shorts this low. Ooh, holy spike. See why these things don't work just like that. Okay, I think I should first see, should I be trading it in the New York Open, like in the morning before the session actually starts, the New York session actually starts. Checking the 4 hour. We traced into this gap here. So that shows me that we could dominate with longs. Also have a very good inversion already put in. Like to see some displacement higher. I don't have liquidity here, so why would I be taking longs? Let me wait for a little while. Okay, maybe we're gonna get a 30-minute gap retracement. Ugh. Right, power's back. Damn, this thing was stressing us out. Let me charge this. Give me a second, guys. Alright. Now I can go back to trading using the screen. Believe you can see my screen. Yep, okay. Let's edit this to 5 in the morning. Okay, then go to, but I've just changed it. Okay. We're at 5 in the morning. London session is in. Now 4 hour displays higher as it rejects this to this highs at least. 1 hour. We've already inversed 15. Nothing just yet. Could try out 1 hour inversions though. Longs, something like this. See if it displaces to these highs and harvest up right here. Let's see if it will displace higher. We better get cooked. We better get cooked soon if it doesn't close inside the inversion. And at 8:30, when the volatility comes in, it will either drop or go higher. So let's risk it for the biscuit. It's heading to the low resistance liquidity test created earlier. Yeah, get cooked, absolutely cooked. Alright, so end up getting the push later in the day. You can see price drops, then runs this high as we wanted. Now that the high is run, I'd like to see price probably like displace lower, because you can see we have a beautiful inversion, and I'd like to see price usually displace lower to this low here, and a couple more lows like this one and this one. So have one gap retracement, 15-minute gap. Maybe if this 30-minute inverses, at least could try out shorts. Looks like it won't do anytime soon because it opened up a little bit early. So now let's short it here. Could be the best time to short it. Yeah, we cooked here. We are cooked. We're cooked. Look at the way it retraces all the way to these highs. Nah. Why would it edge this low? I'm gonna stick to NQ. See? Screw gold, man. Screw gold. Just checking the daily, still have some sort of consolidation. The price could head lower because you can see gap here is holding. Now as price displaces lower, these lows could be targets. 1 hour retracement into these gaps and a very beautiful inversion actually here. Try out shorts actually to this low here, these lows, something like this. Yeah, we are so cooked. Let's see if you can try out more shorts again after this liquidity sweep. 4 hour, I mean the 1 hour is still, could still drop. Let's wait for the closure. Yeah, that's what I hate. What kind of closure is this? Shows that the gap is being respected. Man, I'm giving up gold. For sure, I'm giving up gold. Gold is not something to play with. I mean, I might swing it, but not trade it on a daily basis. Well, at least maybe one trade. I would have loved to see price head to these lows, but since it doesn't, let's just take longs. Just see if we can take longs. Rejection of this 4 hours, so we'll see if you take longs. Run the lows. We have a 30-minute. Do we have a 30-minute? If this 30-minute inverses, then I'll be taking longs. That's what I call building conditions. falsely. So the 4 is just placing quite good. Gap here has ended up getting burst, and we have low resistance all the way to these lows. I'll wait for a 15-minute gap retracement at least, because it looks it would be better. And then it drops right away. What? Why reverse at this low and not at this one? We are so cooked. Guys, trade gold. Anyways, I'm done for today's session. We're going to learn how to deal with this. And until next time, stay blessed. Peace.